Obusiani komo all channel so how say AGH Politics Avenue. Podcast or secretary name because make headlines. Any jemre na EDB exom wo. Onia yembo emre aye public account committee. Na onia abranti bi friends Shaibu Muhammad. Wagye adwuma enso system no avalidate na je say wagye adwuma akotena fie no ye tua ne ka abosom mako du baako a onia ni nyina wagye sika no agu no botom adie enye asem kotoa sika ne keka bom a onia enye asem kotoa kra na we in a park committee for ahye se omukọ no mkọ gye sika no mra na nsem ekusi ye de onia ye mongram ne hwe ne yekoye ene de baaye aha AGH Politics Avenue yemfa eye nsem no mu aba.
The next infraction is on paragraph 170, and Honorable Frankie Ebo will take care of that.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Pro West District Assembly. Your infraction is on unearned salary. One of your members, staff members, named Shaibu Muhammad, vacated post, yet you continue to validate him and paid for 11 additional months after he had left you, amounting to 38,647. The auditors recommended that you should recover the money from him, and if you fail to do so, you are required to pay. What's the current status of this? Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Mr. Chair, we've partially recovered an amount of 10,800, and with the remaining amount, in fact, there has been a challenge with the revenue collector we are talking about. In fact, our records indicate that as at October, he was not validated. I look at the payment vouchers, and the last payment that he received was in September. And with regards to the January, February, the letters that are available indicate that we put embargo on a salary with effect from May. And as of January, February, March, he was working. I called for the attendance book. And in fact, as of now, I've not gotten the correct attendance book. But he has made that payment. And we are still trying to look at whether actually he was at post in January, February, March, because we embargoed the salary with effect from April, May, up to the September. But with October, the auditors made it January to November. But October, November, our payment voucher indicate that he was not paid.
So how many months did you actually pay him in your books?
From our books, January up to September, he was paid.
So that will make it 10 months.
9 months.
9 months. So you agree that you overpaid him for 9 months. Is that the case?
Mr. Chair, the reason why
this answer should be yes or no, so that I can make progress.
No.
Okay, then now you can explain. You said from January to September.
September.
And you went on to say 9 months.
Yes.
So since you all know how to do math, why is it not 9 months?
The letters available to be indicate that we wrote to the bank to embargo his salary with effect from May. And then another letter, when we sent a letter to head of service, indicating that he has vacated post with effect from May. So
hold on. When he paid the 10,000, the 10,800, what was the agreement between you and him?
Actually, he didn't pay the 10,000 directly. We embargoed the salary. We wrote to the bank because he was not, at post, the bank should embargo his salary. So after embargoing his salary, we wrote to him. We could not get him, so we also wrote again to the bank for the bank to transfer the money into the Auditor General Recovery account. That is where we got the
were you part of the exit conference you had with the auditors?
No, Mr. Chairman.
So who was there?
One Mr. Vincent.
So none of you was there. Is that the case?
I think it was my budget officer who was there. All of us are new.
So if you had some letters to the effect that he was at post January, February. Why didn't you show that to the auditors?
Mr. Chairman, that is what I said when I took over and this issue came up. I was making inquiry as to what has transpired. So that's where I called and got the letter. And they said he was at post. So I called for the attendance book to ensure that fine, if he was at post. So the revenue collector brought some books that they have been using at one area. And that is where the guy actually is. He doesn't come to the office, so he doesn't.
Apart from putting embargo on his salary at the bank to recover the 10,800, have you personally contacted him?
Yes,
in respect to this?
in fact, we've called him, explained this, but in fact, he is, even when he comes, he is talking of reinstatement, but that is not the issue.
That's another issue, so let's move on this one.
So we've told him this is the situation. But the challenge is because our letter indicates that as at March, he was at post. January, because the letter that we wrote commit us that he was at post. And I called the revenue collector. The revenue collector, a head of revenue collection unit, confirmed that he was at post.
Let's make progress. It's getting late. So, okay. To the best of your knowledge, how many months did you pay him when he didn't deserve to be paid?
Per the letter, I can say April, because with effect.
How many months? I don't want the names of the months. How many months?
It's 6, because April, from April to September, of which we've gotten May to September.
So how do you intend collecting the remaining amount from him out of the 6 months salary?
That is what I've told you. We've invited him to the office, explained this to him, and he's talking of reinstatement so that he can work. And I said, with that one, cannot be possible. So I want to be sure so that we can collect. I don't want to go for the 1 month. Why? Because the auditors are talking of January, February, March, April. But per our letters, only April. But I want to be sure so that I can go for the 4 months. So I don't want to.
So the 10,800 for 2 months, right?
Yeah. No, for 5 months.
No, the 10,000 paid is for 5 months.
It's for 5 months, May to September.
No, the 10,800 you've collected so far.
Yes.
The one you took from the bank.
Yes.
Is for how many months?
5, May to September.
So you are left just 1 month per your analysis.
Yes.
The chairman, I may have to defer to you because yes, he managed to confuse me. So maybe the auditors will come in. You didn't show any letter to the auditors. To the best of their knowledge, it means that it's 11 months. You are now saying
the letters were available
6 months. So maybe, Mr. Chairman, you have to come in and have a ruling on that. Thank you.
Okay. That was the payroll irregularities, right? Okay, so Prue West. So have you reconciled with the auditors on how many months? Have you?
Yes, please. Yes, Mr. Chair.
You have?
Yes, we
Okay.
send the letters to them, yes.
Okay. Auditors, is he on the right path?
Yes, Honorable Chair, what we can confirm is that there has been a recovery of 10,000.
Okay.
10,874. That
Okay.
one we can confirm.
All right.
But as to the other issues that he's bringing up, we would have to reconcile with them because we don't have any information to that.
Okay. So you reconcile with your auditor?
Noted, Mr. Chair.
Now let's go to the DACF. Prue West, you paid 133,000 outside gift mix. Have you rectified this issue? Did you go back to do the right thing?
Mr. Chair, a mandate from 3 payment voucher. Actually, we passed journal entries to ratify them.
The what?
Journal entries
Uh-huh.
to ratify them.
To ratify them.
Yes.
Auditors, have they corrected this issue?
Honorable Chair, so they passed some journal entries to that effect, but the situation hasn't really improved because in our 2025 report, you'll be seeing such an infraction, right?
Again.
This time around, it's a minimal amount, but the same kind of infraction. Thank you.
Mr. Chair, actually, this challenge has to do with our IT infrastructure and the network. It's not the best in our districts. But we've tried to improve. In fact, we've procured Starlink to try and support our system. So that's why I think the auditors are confirmed that it has improved. We are doing all our best to improve the situation. That is the situation.
But you get to some periods that the system is on, isn't that so?
Yes.
So the payments that you've done outside of givens, then that time, you make sure you complete it.
Well noted, Mr. Chair.
Huh?
Mr. Chair.
Oh, stop. Honorable Ms. Bao just told you guys about it. You prefer, when the system starts to work, you guys prefer sitting under that tree by your assembly so much that you don't know what is going on. Pro West, the next infraction is on paragraph 187. Honorable Akwesi Kunedu will handle that one.
We are doing paragraph 189, and that has to do with the unpresented payment vouchers to the tune of 110,000. And these are 2 PVs. That sums up to 110. What is the status of these PVs? Have they been retired?
Honorable Chair, yes, they've been presented to the auditors. This came from, in fact, it was a result, it came from MP.
Have they been retired?
Yes, please.
The long explanation is not important. You presented to the auditors. Let's confirm from them. Otherwise, then we come back. Auditors, can you please confirm whether these PVs have been retired?
Yes, Honorable Chair, we can confirm that.
Chairman, that'll be all for them. I ask you, the more you talk, you compound the problems.
Thank you very much. The next infraction is on paragraph 208, and Honorable Kinney will handle that one.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Pro West, this infraction has to do with unremitted taxes. The Auditor General reported that you did not remit withheld taxes totaling 10,165.25 from service provided to GRA. They further recommended that you remit the tax without further delay and provide evidence of payment for verification, which you agreed to. Have you done that?
Yes, Honorable Chair, we've done that. We've paid the tax to GRA and provided the receipt to the auditors.
Auditors, can you confirm that?
Honorable Chair, the amount has been fully remitted.
What can you say was the reason why you have to keep this money all this while?
Honorable Chair, in fact, with regards to this, the suppliers were not VAT registered, and we have to withhold it and pay it on their behalf. And actually, our place, unless you go to the next GRA office, I think we wait for them to come. Normally, we wait for them to come and collect. Sometimes when they don't come, the next one is, I think, a Tebubu that we have to go and pay.
How long has this particular one taken to be paid?
I think, provide. Where is it? No, the bank, the receipts. the receipts.
But sir, if you wait for it to result in you causing an infraction, it is okay for you.
No, like I explained.
Which one is easier?
Madam
Even
Chair-
if they don't come, can't you go and do the needful? Because it is your duty to make sure you pay whatever you ought to pay, whether GRA comes or not. But you rather prefer to sit for you to be cited for an infraction like this and then come all the way here to come and answer. Which one is easier?
I think, Honorable Chair,
Please.
we're taking note of that.
Yes, please.
We will do that.
It will help all of us.
Are you promising the committee that this will not happen again?
Honorable Chair, yes, it will not happen again because now it has even made easier. There's a system that you can easily pay it online and generate the receipt later. So I think it has helped us. Sometimes you don't need to even travel to Atebubu to do that. So I think we are assuring you that we will use the online system to do the payment.
You are the coordinating director, right?
Yes, Mr. Honorable Chair.
But you are mixing two things. What he is asking you is unremitted taxes. Then there's another long list of failure to obtain VAT invoices.
Honorable Chair, I think the two come with the same explanation. All of them, we paid it at Atebubu. So
You did what?
We paid it at Atebubu. We used to go and pay it at Atebubu, or the GRA has to come to us to take it.
His question, you are supposed to pay 10,165. The other question, you are supposed to pay 12,276. Have you paid both amounts?
We've done that, Honorable
Auditors,
Chair.
could you confirm, please?
Yes, Honorable Chair, we can confirm that.
Thank you very much. Prue West, you are discharged.
Thank you, Honorable Chair.
Techima North District. Techima North, if you are not ready, I'll call another district. Please introduce yourself to the committee.
Samuel Edem Ajraku. I am the District Environmental Health Officer. My name is Stephen Adombire, the District Finance Officer.
Georgina Tumbeko, Coordinating Director.
Johnson Kobinadom, the District Chief Executive.
James Aipoa, Internal Auditor.
Techima North, your first infraction is on paragraph 185 of the District Assembly. Also paying outside gift mix. Yours was traveling, transport, and refreshment for 21,000. Have you corrected this anomaly?
Honorable Chair, we
Yes.
are able to correct it. It was a network challenge, but we are able to correct it.
Your auditors, could you confirm, please?
Yes, Honorable Chair, we can confirm that.
Okay. Paragraph 198. I can go ahead with that one. It's 198 is on sanitation management issue, non-supply and replacement of equipment. And Techima North, yours were skip trucks, 2 of them. Have those been provided now?
No, Honorable Chair, after the audit exercise, we wrote to Zoom Lion laying the complaint about the result of the audit. That was done on 30th April 2025, and we have received a reply from them.
We ain't some who team course watch channel so I'm not so Jim Red as any so body and they don't be Edomiania. Ever since she had Naya Sumo Question.